Hello, Maurieo. AutoCAD Basic 7.3. Changing object layers. Hello, welcome. Well, in this video, we're going to be looking at changing layers around different objects to different layers and moving them about and changing their properties and matching their properties and things like that. So this is sort of when we sort of don't get things exactly right, or we have to tidy things. As I said in the earlier videos, it's very important that you consider what's actually going on with your layers. So before you draw anything, just take a little step back a moment. Am I drawing this in the right layer? It's something I don't do myself on a regular basis, and I always regret. So I'm hoping that by telling others, I might actually teach myself something as well. So let's move over to AutoCAD and see what follow the instructions. So sheet open suite am.drawing. So not a drawing template this time. So file, open, drawing. Okay, and it's called Suite AM. There it is. Open. Looks like the one we want. Okay, so there it all is there. Yes. Okay. Currently, all the objects are on layer 0. Okay. Well, we can confirm that because there's a little thing up here called Quick Select. I use this quite a lot. Entire drawing, multiple, layer 0. Okay. So let's go OK. And yes, everything is selected and they all appear to be in layer 0. So yep, can't argue with that. Okay, so with no command active, select one line of the wall. One line of the wall. Okay, yep. Blue grips display on the line and it highlights in blue with a thicker line weight, definitely. The layer of that line, layer 0, displays in the layer control. Yes, it does. It also displays over here in properties as well. I always have properties on whenever I'm drawing. I know a lot of students don't seem to, but I just have it on all the time. It gives you a smaller drawing area, and some people have it on in their second screen, but yeah, I always have it on. So I don't know whether that's what they say in the booklet here, is they don't show screenshots, but anyway, we'll move on. Displays. Use the layer control to change the layer to walls. So all you have to do there is go to walls, which is there, and you can see when I click on walls, it changes to the wall color. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. Let's say I was going to change it to plumbing, it would go green like that. So I put it in walls. Okay, all very good. And escape to clear the line. So that's just to clear the selection. All right. Repeat step 2 and change one of the desks to the layer furniture. So is that a desk there? Yep, I think that's the desk. And we just change that one to furniture and it's red. Okay, in the home tab, layers panel, click match layer. So the home tab there, okay, and then you'll go along here, layers, and there's a match layer one there. Match layer, is that what we're asking for? Match layer. Okay. So there it is there, match layer. Select the other desks. Oh, sorry, what does it do? Select the other desks in the room as the objects to be changed and then push enter or right click. So that's that desk there. Oh, what's happening there? That should be there. Oh. Okay, all right, so let's just go here, match layer. All right, and we're going to select that one. I don't know why the other, no, it's only doing a single select. That's what my problem is. So that one. Now for some reason, okay, and the destination disk. So I'm just going to go Control Z. Okay, I'm going to start again. So what happened there, for some reason, that one changed. So I'm just going to go Escape. Then I'm going to go Match Layer. All right, this time I think we're on to it. I think I've got it right. Okay, alrighty. Oh no, it's because it's still doing that single select. So I must have had it turned to that. Okay, so that's selected all the desks. And then we finish the selection by either right click and then destination layer. So we wanted to make them all in the desks layer, so just check on that, and you can see they're all in the furniture layer, which is very good. Okay, with no command active, so no command active, if you're unsure, just push escape 3 times usually, and then you're back to your crosshairs in this formation here is what you're used to. Okay, now with no command active, select 2 plants, use the layer control, so select 2 plants. Oh, there's only 2 plants, and then use the layer control to change them to miscellaneous, which makes them go green. Okay, done. Change the remaining object, walls, chairs, PCs, to the appropriate layer. Okay, walls. So this is, oh golly, it's going to take a while. So those ones there are walls. Okay, right, so I'm just going to change those there to walls. If for some reason that changed those there, I think that was because they're already selected. So they should have been in the miscellaneous layer. So you can also do this in your properties layer as well, which is generally I automatically went to there to fix up my my thing there. So the walls layer, so you can go match layer, and I think that should be in the walls. That should be in the walls. And I can do a multiple select here. Oh, I want to go green. Oh no. Oh, I want to go green. That'll select all the walls, make things a little bit faster. Just come down in here. It's keeping all my walls done. So and right click, distillation layer. So that's should be all the walls. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. So actually, there's another one that I use quite a lot, and that's this one over here, which is match properties, which I think would be a bit easier to use for the one for the walls layer. So select the source object. So I want everything to look like that, and then select the destination objects, which are these ones here. That one, oh, that's the windows. That's all good. So it was just that one on the doors there. Okay, so that just changes everything to those. So that's another one that I've just introduced. So okay, so these here, oh, what are they? What's that there? Is that a window? Okay, and that's a window. Oh, and I think that in there is like a wall. So there's windows here, like so. Windows. I think that's all the windows done. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to put those in the Windows layer. Windows. Is there a Windows layer? Windows. Yep. Okay, so they're all in the Windows layer, and you can see in here now we've got a couple of escape. Those ones there. They should be walls. Put a wall between those windows. Yeah, so I'm just going to put them in the walls layer. So there's many different ways of doing it. Okay, so there's a door there, and that should be in the doors layer. Yeah, in the doors layer. There we go, doors. Okay, so doors and windows have the same color. Alright, so then we've got all these chairs here like that, and let's just look and see what layer we want to put the chairs in. Are they in the furniture layer, or is there a chair layer? I think it might be the furniture layer, and I can see I've missed a chair there. Yep. Okay, so that one there, that's got to go in the chairs in the furniture layer as well. Yep. Okay, and then the PCs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so PCs, doors to the appropriate layer. PCs, I don't know which layer they're going to go in. Object, miscellaneous. Doesn't seem to be a particular layer for them. Hatching, hidden object, partitions, plumbing, text, viewports. I'll put them in the furniture layer as well, I guess. Yep, okay. Alrighty, so anyway, we can see, well, that could have all been done there as to where we thought about that. So there we go, folks. That's it all there. Now just to have a look, let's there is a number of different things. There's one in here that you can use, Thaw all layers, match layers is that one. There's one up here, freeze isolate, so locks all layers except those of the selected object. So if you go isolate and you click on this layer here, and then like so, it can do one of two things. It shows, it grays out all those, or you can go to and then you can go to here, isolate, unisolate. Isolate. Below is unisolate. That's right. Now you can go to here to isolate, and you can go to S for settings, and in this case here we've got lock and fade. So if you go O for off, okay, and off, and then select the objects to be isolated, so I'll just go there, and that'll just show you all the objects in that, and then you can unisolate here. You only have to change the setting one, isolate here, and that'll give us all the windows. Okay, so we can check all the just check that everything's there. Unisolate, isolate the furniture like that, so that just turns all the other layers off. So there's our furniture layer. Unisolate here, isolate here, and we can check the walls, and we can sort of see there like that. I think there possibly should be, I'm not sure, I don't think there's, that's probably okay. I normally draw a line across the wall there as well, so that you know, that bit's part of the wall, so that when you come to put a hatching in the wall, it doesn't bleed out the end. But that's another story. Okay, so yeah, there you go on you know, matching layers and fixing everything up. I must reiterate that the zero layer is usually not used, so we try and avoid using the zero layer except for things related to blocks. The zero layer has a particular quality in that anything in the zero layer that's copied into another layer will assume the properties of that other layer. So it's a very special sort of superpower. Alrighty, cheers, see you.